Alright, I got my snacks, I got my drink, I'm all ready to go here. Let's sit down and get this game ready to go. Alrighty. Alright, let's see here, let's get... Oh crap, it's the National Anthem, quick! Before I get fired and benched by John Tortorella. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we drop the puck again. Season 3 of the Bruins Recap Show here on YouTube. But it is game number 1 of the 2016-2017 Boston Bruins hockey season. And they take on John Tortorella and the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Kiss my ass.
Now to start, a little bit of injury news here is no Frankie Vetrano, no Adam McQuaid, no Kevin Miller, and more importantly, no Patrice Bergeron. That's going to be a big problem. A lot of youth starting for Boston tonight. In fact, 4 rookies making their debut tonight. And that is the first time for Boston since 1984. Can they get the job done? We'll find out. As starting in net, it's going to be Tuukka Rask, who's got to look a hell of a lot better this season than he did last season. He goes up against a former Vezina Trophy winner, and yes, he actually did win a Vezina Trophy, and Sergei Bobrovsky, who is also going to be a lot better than he was. Anyway, let's start off in the first period as we always do. As Columbus starts early, it's Alexander Wenberg on a 4-on-4 opportunity here. Backes gets involved into a scrum. David Backes will end up in the penalty box for Boston. With another guy, I forget off the top of my head who it was. That's the 4-on-4 part of this. But Rask, mid-season form as he just lets up a softie. A softie. Softer than grandma's mashed potatoes at Christmas time. Softie goal. 1-0 Columbus. And Columbus will go on the power play. Very iffy call on the rookie Cesarnik. But a lot of iffy calls being called the entire night, and I am all for iffy calls if they are consistently iffy. So anyway, it's going to be Cam Atkinson's pride of Boston College scoring it for a 2-0 game. Beautiful pass from Nick Foligno crossing the crease. Where the hell is Brandon Carlo on that play? Rookie defenseman finding out that he's got to be a lot better on the power play. Got to try to take the right man and not go right in front of the net. In fact, to the guy closer to the edge of the net who's going to fire it in every time. A really good pace to the first period here, but not the start that you're looking for if you're Boston. You definitely got to be a hell of a lot better than you were in the first period. We will go on to the second period, a overall much better period for the Boston Bruins here as they start the scoring off with David Pastrnak here. I tweeted out that I had Brad Marchand as the first Bruins goal scorer. I will take some pasta tonight. Anyway, great pressure by Brad Marchand. Steals the puck, feeds Pastrnak on a wraparound in front of the net, and it is a beautiful burial. 2-1 Boston. But a horrible turnover later on in the second by Matt Bolesky. Defense scrambling in their own zone. Just collapse in front of Tuukka Rask. Has no shot of seeing this puck at all by Seth Jones on a cannon.
What a shot.
And they shoot off the cannons in Columbus as it is 3-1 Blue Jackets. But not to fret, as newly acquired Boston Bruin David Backes will be right in front of the net as Zdeno Chara will take a wide-angle shot. Pasta will try to take a swipe, but it leaves a wide-open net for David Backes. Buries it, makes it a 2-3 hockey game for Boston. A little bit later on again, it's David Backes for his second of the game, second of the early season. Brad Marchand finds Pasta in the slot, but Backes right there for the tip-in. 3-3, we got a tie hockey game going into the third period. And in the third period, everything gets widened up as Boston's Brad Marchand finally gets on the board. Pasta on a breakaway A great defensive play to start off by Brad Marchand. Gives it to David Backes. Backes finds Pastrnak streaking down into the zone. Bobrovsky getting a big save on the breakaway, but can't get anywhere near the rebound as Brad Marchand will fire it in. 4-3 Boston. Boston takes the lead for the first time in the game, and they will not give it up as Brad Marchand will score again. A great setup defensively by Brendan Carlo, as Carlo will pass it directly up to Brad Marchand. Brad Marchand has a couple other players up with him, but he says, I got this guy. Completely undresses the Columbus defender, whose jockstrap is hanging from the rafters right now. Beautiful self-pass, great finish by Brad Marchand. I gotta ask you guys, was it good for you? You need a cigarette after that play. My goodness. And to end the game, John Tortorella being John Tortorella.
I don't know what you're talking about, but no.
With about 2 minutes left to go in a 2-goal game, he pulls the Sergei Bobrovsky, and David Pastrnak will just skate with it all the way down and just love taps it in. Just tap it in. Tap-tap-a-roo. 2 goals for David Pastrnak. This one on an empty net. That's going to be your final as Boston will take this one 6-3 here tonight. And honestly, do we really need to go to the 3 stars of the game for this? As it was pretty dominant. It was a team of one line doing majority of the work for this Boston Bruins team. Interesting to note what's going to happen exactly when Patrice Bergeron comes back from injury. Are they going to take this line apart? Are they going to put Bergeron and Krejci together? I'm interested to know it, but 3 stars of the game. David Backes, 2 goals and an assist. David Pastrnak, 2 goals, 2 assists. And his second career 5-point game. Brad Marchand with 2 goals, 3 assists. Brad Marchand 2 down on the quest for 40. The quest for 40, as well as the rest of the Bruins seasons, continues on Saturday night as they take on the Toronto Maple Leafs and the rookie Austin Matthews. We'll see you then on the next Bruins Recap Show.